Jim, Evan Hall had 10 points and 7 rebounds in the second half. How difficult was it to keep him in check, and what kind of in-game adjustments did you make?
I mean, he's a good player, and it's not difficult if you hit him and block out and do the things that we teach, but we didn't do that. You know, halftime, I thought we ended the first half with a lot of emotion and energy, and we're playing right. We had 9 assists at halftime. We're playing the game the right way. In the second half, we just didn't compete. The first possession of the second half, they had 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, and I wish I could answer for it. It's my fault. It's on me when they do that. So I got to get to the bottom of it. You know, if I don't take responsibility for it, how will they? But they know. If they look in the mirror today, they'll know they didn't give effort.
Jordan Chapman had 15 first-half points.
Yep.
He only took 2 shots in the second. What was happening there?
Nothing. They did a good job. I mean, they face guarded him a little bit, but we weren't moving the ball. We weren't getting stops. A lot of his shots were in transition in the first half. That's when we're at our best. But if we don't rebound, you can't get stops. You can't push the ball in transition. And we didn't execute it all in the half court, so it all led to it.
You kind of touched on it, but 16 offensive boards for them. How hard was it to just crash the boards at least?
Well, we knew exactly what they did. We watched the games. We showed edits to our team exactly of that, all 5 guys crashing the boards. Our guys knew exactly what they needed to do. Now, they didn't do it. That's where the responsibility comes in, and that's on me. They knew exactly what they had to do. They knew exactly what the strengths of this team were. They knew how tough and physical they were. We weren't surprised by that. But we had no commitment to being tough and physical for 40 minutes today. So when we got a 10-point lead, I thought we stopped playing. And that's, again, I'm always going to take responsibility for it. It's my team. But in our locker room, they know who's responsible for it.
Does this become kind of a rallying cry or a motivating factor here?
That's going to be up to them. I mean, again, it's basketball, man. It's unbelievably unfortunate, but deserved it. They deserve to beat us by the way they played. And we have to see what kind of team we're made of. They have to figure it out.
Jordan Chapman had the hot hand in the first half, only took 2 shots in the second half. Is there anything you can do to try to...
He just asked it. No, not being disrespectful, but he just asked the same question, yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the free throw struggles this game? We saw the same thing last game. This is another game under 70%. Yeah. Is that something that you think is correctable?
Of course. Of course, it's a lot of confidence. It's confidence, I mean, Nico was a 75% free throw shooter last year, and he's not shooting the ball well. He's got a little shoulder injury. I'm sure that has got something to do with it. But I can't answer the question for the rest of them. Steph has worked so hard to improve his free throw shooting and still lack a little bit of confidence. We're getting to the line at a great rate. I mean, if you couldn't draw up any better in terms of getting to the line. I think we're averaging close to 29 free throws a game, which is a phenomenal number. But we've got to convert. I mean, you've got to convert. I mean, guys are staying, they're working on it, and you just got to keep believing in them.
Jim, obviously you never want to take one of these losses early in the season, but is it better to catch mistakes early?
No. We got lucky. We should have learned from the St. Francis, New York game. We didn't. We talked a lot about it. Showed a lot of film on it, and for some reason it's not registering right now. So we've got to get to the bottom of it.